12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, December 14th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Thursday afternoon, December 14th, 2017. Good afternoon, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. Time is 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, and our top story in Peter Channel Noon News Report is... The FCC is expected to repeal its net neutrality rules today in a sweeping act of deregulation. ISIS weapons arsenal included some purchased by the U.S. government. Barroso denies there was a dramatic confrontation at the White House. Congressman Fernald won't seek re-election. Why the Fox Disney deal could be bad for movies. Putin blames Trump's opponents for poor U.S.-Russia relations. North Korea's second most powerful official after Kim Jong-un vanishes, raising fears of execution. UN chief presses for release of arrested Reuters journalists in Myanmar. In the 5-year anniversary of the Sandy massacre in Connecticut, can Christians find common ground on guns? 7 California wildfires trigger mass destruction hurting families' economy. And the economy itself. Diamond intelligence, Trump pursues Putin and leaves a Russian threat unchecked. Alabama earthquake shakes up political landscape. At least 9,000 people, including 6,007 of Rohingya, died in Myanmar between August 25th and September 24th. South Korea reacted to comments from a United Nations human rights official who is seeking access to a dozen North Korean waitresses who fled in 2016. GOP Senate candidate Roy Moore refused to concede in Tuesday's election and issued a video statement where he speaks of the nation's decline of morality. With the labor market strengthening and economic activity rising at a solid rate, the Federal Reserve on Wednesday announced the third rate hike of the year. Delta has agreed to buy $25 billion worth of Airbus jets. Teva shares spike as generic drug maker announces massive layoffs and asset sales. The most impressive things Tesla's cars can do in autopilot. Target's acquisition of ship a good move, but fresh food success still elusive in store. Look at that stocks now. Up 33.79 points at 24,619.22. SP 5 up 1.65 at 2664.50 and Nasdaq up 14.61 at 6890.41. 512-year-old shark believed to be the oldest living vertebrate found in North Atlantic. Agent Cernan was the last man to walk through on the moon. There was no return. NASA announced new Kepler Space Telescope discoveries Thursday afternoon. Teens pretty sober except for the marijuana and the vape bean. Gene therapy pulls out prospect of a hemophilia cure. Peter, chill news time is 12:02 on this Thursday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Boston Bruins will be at the Garden tonight, taking on the Washington Capitals. Game time is 7 o'clock at the Garden. What the Steelers are saying before the momentous matchup with the Patriots. Red Sox quarterback Manny Machado spoke to Carlos Santana's agents. Major League Baseball investigates source of Shahai Atani medical information and aids acquired after Steven Piscotty from Cardinals for minor leaguers. Peter Chell news time is 12:02 on this Thursday afternoon. Now it's 12:03 and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBT with West Line Train 511. 10:15 a.m. from South Station operating 50 minutes late between Westport and Worcester due to a bridge strike. Middlebury Train 014, 11:10 a.m. inbound operate 50 minutes late between Middlebury and South Station due to late turn on equipment, and the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England. 95 at the northbound side, and both ends are backed up around Route 195 Providence. 195 westbound side, so over downtown Providence. 130 eastbound side, Little St. James side headed toward Newport Bridge. 130 westbound side, Little Slow around Route 1 in Narragansett. 195 eastbound side, Little Slow headed towards Route 6 in Swansea. Route 6 on the westbound side, it's still between Chatham and Dennis. 120 southbound side, so between the Pike and 9 in the Wellesley Western area. Mass Pike, 120 westbound side. 120 northbound side, slow around the Mass Pike in Weston. Service Expressway, the northbound side, Little Slow and gas tanks. South Station Tunnel on both ends, it's backed up. Route 188 slow around Logan Airport. 93 on the northbound side, Little Slow around Route 128 out of Red End. Route 2 eastbound side, Little Slow and Acton stretch. Central and western Massachusetts highways are looking good except on Route 91 on the southbound side, Little Slow around 291 in Springfield. 495 on the southbound side, Little Slow to Tewksbury stretch. And 95, stop inside. It is slow from Norwalk down to Stamford. And New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont highways are looking good between states A79. Stop inside. It's slow Canadian in upstate New York and Vermont. Peter, Channel News Star is 12:04 on this Thursday afternoon, and it's time now for a weather report. And clouds coming in a bunch of southeastern Massachusetts and all over down in eastern Connecticut, and some snow showers from Falmouth all the way up into Provincetown, snowing west of Martha's Vineyard, and snowing way off the New Hampshire coast, and west of us, some patchy snow showers from the northeastern portions of PA, central and western portions of New York State, snowing south of Pittsburgh and northwestern West Virginia, and snowing around northeastern on the Cleveland, Akron, Youngstown areas, and snowing from western Indiana all the way to the western and northwestern portions of Michigan. Right now, Norton, it is 26 degrees, humidity is 65%, and the barometer 29 to 63 inches in the city, and wind speed is calm. Okay. Spidey light snow showers fall across areas of Massachusetts and south of the Pike, north of Connecticut, and north of Rhode Island. Late this morning, and any snow accumulations will be less than an inch before end around midday. Okay. Forecast goes like this. Today, mostly cloudy early, then gradual clear with a high near 29 degrees. Northwest about 7 to 10 miles, gust size 23 miles an hour tonight. Clear sky about 8 above. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Friday. Clear skies about 28 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Friday night. A slight chance of snow showers between 9 p.m. and midnight. Mostly cloudy sky about 28 degrees. West about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance patient 20%. Saturday, mostly sunny, most clear about 33 about 18 degrees. West about 6 to 11 miles, gust size 21 miles an hour for Sunday, mostly sunny to mostly cloudy about 32 to about 24 degrees. Chance patient is 30%. For Monday, mostly cloudy about 42 to about 29 degrees. Tuesday, partly sunny to mostly cloudy about 44 about 30 degrees. And for Wednesday, mostly sunny about 39 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel News Report on this December 14th, 2017 on a Thursday afternoon. I'm Peter G. Which will be have a good afternoon, good day, and then I'll see you at 4 o'clock for a 4 o'clock report. Hope you have a good afternoon.